all of you to go to myrapo.com, and you have to find the team award location there and log in with your registered mobile number and rank each of the 3 teams on a scale of 1 to 5.
Go to myrapo.com and go to team award feedback, right? Just add your MYRAPPO.
Five minutes more? Okay. So the winners look like GE Healthcare is the first winner. Second is Siemens. And third is GE Aviation. Very short, quick feedback from our judges, because I think this is a very valuable opportunity to know how you can do better.
The GE Healthcare, I think you guys have a lot of potential. The way you have organized your team, the culture that you are building, I think the potential is there. So if you keep working like that, you're going to do better. Keep thinking improvement, keep working together, keep being a good team. The Siemens team, really great. I wish I could hear even from some other members that were not given a chance, but I know it was a lot probably to speak. And again, I think what I missed from the 2 teams was a better understanding of the client and connection with the client. Maybe you are not given that opportunity, but probably that would benefit and would help you more.
Again, congratulations. I mean, as the scores show, it was very difficult to choose. Some great examples of actual measurements. Being able to show this was our customer satisfaction story, and convincing the aviation team, convincing the guy to actually come on and say, yes, increase customer satisfaction. I mean, I can imagine the politics of making something like that work. As someone who is a big fan of all things automation, each team had a very nice automation story. I mean, I loved your principle, never do anything twice. If somebody has to do something a second time, you automate it, and that commitment to making sure things are automated, because then we can free up our human brains to do far more interesting things. I would encourage all of the teams to think a little bit more about how you see DevOps, because I didn't see a lot of the things I would normally expect to see in a discussion of DevOps. Now, it's going to be very different in each of your 3 scenarios. I mean, what constitutes operations for data ingestion, versus the platform, But I would just encourage you to think a bit more deeply. How can we truly expand the principles of DevOps? You all have clearly understood the principles of Agile. How can you think about the principles of DevOps and be able to articulate a bit more clearly how this is going to help you? But kudos on the focus on automation, because that's how we free up time to do the work that computers are not yet capable of doing.
I guess I get to be the third to congratulate all 3 teams, by the way. So some of the progress you reported that you've made is just amazing, but there's plenty more. There's a lot more, and I know you guys know that as well. So I'd like to echo what Rebecca said about DevOps, because it's more than just running automation. It is really a mindset that will take you to where you think well beyond just running tests, but you think about the space where my code runs, and how can I drive risk out of that? How can I make that a non-issue? So I would just ask you to continue to think about that. Also, think about having a well-rounded testing approach. There is no such thing as one type of test that works for everything, you know, and what we find is that the larger the test, the least or the less value it tends to provide, because they tend to be more brittle, more difficult to manage, and so often those really large tests aren't really testing a lot of what we think it is. You know, you might have a test that's running through a lot of layers of software, but whenever you get to what it's really trying to focus on, it's usually something very small. So I would encourage you to look across the spectrum of tests and pick the right test to test the right thing, and make sure you have the right sort of mixture. And that's kind of what drives quality really high. And congratulations again.
So I would request the judges to present the trophy to the winners. So a big round of applause for Team GE Healthcare. Next up, we have Team Siemens coming up.